Hey there, beautiful souls. There is a message that Spirit is absolutely insisting that you hear today, whenever it is that you are watching this, whether it's the day that I upload it, a year from now, 2 years, it doesn't matter. Yesterday, from the time of me recording this, I was shuffling my Christmas themed tarot deck and I asked Spirit to give me one card that represented the collective energies of those that they wanted to hear the message. And they gave me a card. Well, I was planning on sitting down and doing the reading right then. I was pulling the card. I was going to meditate on that energy and then start recording the full reading. However, the universe had other plans because I had gotten busy with my private clients and I put that card back into the deck, thinking that I would just start fresh later or just wait till today because I had gotten busy. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just start all over. And so this morning, with like a completely clear mind and a completely clean shuffle, I asked Spirit for one card. I was like, okay, Spirit, let's start over. Can you give me, another card to represent the collective energy? And the exact same card flew out of the deck as yesterday, which is this card right here, the Four of Good Cheer, which would actually be the Four of Cups. So that's when I knew without a doubt that this message was urgent, is urgent. And like, you were meant to find this reading, and Spirit's like, hold up. Like, you have got, you're overlooking something. You're not seeing an opportunity or a blessing that we are sending you. That is right there in front of you, or it's like they don't want you to miss out on an opportunity. For some of you, your future selves are coming in to say, look, I'm trying to give you this message through time and space to let you know that you can't miss out on this opportunity. You can't miss out on this blessing. So there's like Spirit is saying that there's blessings, there's opportunities, there's emotional gifts, something that is right in front of you, and you may not be seeing them clearly. It's like something beautiful is being offered to you, but your focus is elsewhere on something else. So if you were led here, it is because Spirit and your future self wants to bring your attention to whatever this is. Yeah, Spirit is saying, like, you may be feeling in a bit of a funk, or it's like the grass is maybe feeling as though the grass is greener on the other side. For some of you, this is your energy. You're in this Four of Cups energy, and others of you, you're dealing with a person who is in this Four of Cups energy towards you, because this is collective. So you'll need to take it how it resonates for you. You may be like comparing yourself or comparing your love life, canaring. Maybe there's something with a canary, but comparing like your love life, comparing your career, your home, your, I don't know, just like your relationship or lack of relationship to others, like you're comparing that. You may be feeling like damned if you do, damned if you don't. You may be emotionally checking out, or you're dealing with someone else that is emotionally checking out, because I'm seeing like there's this energy of someone maybe like with you physically in the relationship but emotionally unplugged or numb, or there's like this detached or uninterested. You may be dealing with someone that doesn't seem interested. And for others of you, this is you. Like, you're coming across or feeling uninterested in something. You're missing something that's like right in front of you. There could even be like, if you're single or even in a relationship, you may be like, there may be like a good person that is like already present, but but like maybe because of past wounds or fears or even disappointment, you're not seeing the value in something that's being offered, or you're dealing with someone that's treating you as though they don't see the value in what you're offering them. Because I'm seeing like someone here is feeling fatigued. There's like not feeling excited maybe about your relationship, or not feeling excited about dating or just love, or just not feeling excited about opening up again. There's like, this is like that meh, you know, towards something that maybe used to make you feel alive. You know, maybe for a select few of you, this is regarding like your sex life has gotten kind of meh. There's this like kind of feeling bored, and maybe even for some of you, it's like stuck in a bit of a routine. Like maybe you're kind of going through the motions. Maybe you're going to work, you're doing the task, but you're not feeling inspired. Something here has become mundane or repetitive, and you're just like so focused on doing the task that you're failing to see some sort of an amazing opportunity that's present. I also, it's like maybe you're feeling like you're meant for more, but you're maybe even unsure of what that is. Like, you know that you're meant to do something great and amazing and wonderful, but you're just like, I don't even know what that is anymore. I don't even know what I want anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. Maybe you don't even know who, like, you look in the mirror and you don't even know what who that person is anymore. Or you maybe look at your romantic partner and you don't know who they are anymore. There's this restlessness. It's like this sense of like, I feel like your soul is restless, and like your purpose is somewhere else, but it can't see the path ahead or the path to get to that purpose. You know what I'm saying? And again, like this Four of Cups energy, this is like overlooking an opportunity. Maybe there's a promotion or an idea or a new role that there's like a skill even that might be right in front of you, but there's like fear or doubt or exhaustion that is blocking you from either noticing it or just taking action, saying no, refusing something. There's definitely this sense of like this passion that maybe you once had towards a person or a goal or a career has dimmed. It's like this light that you had within you has dimmed. Maybe you feel like you're failing. You feel like you're failing and you're not living up to maybe other people's expectations, or even the expectations that you've placed on yourself. But really, it's like the Spirit is trying to send you signs that you're in needing of like a redirection or a renewal to reignite this zest for a relationship or your love life or a career or dream, something here. Maybe you're just feeling unmotivated. Feeling because there's this sense of like apathy. Maybe you're feeling like you're not seeing ways to make extra money. You know, you're not tapping into or seeing a creative idea. There could be creative blocks. Maybe you're not seeing a solution that is right there around you. It's like you maybe like your energy could be too drained to recognize a person or an idea or a situation as an opportunity. And Spirit's like, hello, McFly, like, you know, put all this stuff down and look. Like she's too busy on the phone, got her laptop. There's like distractions. There's something here distracting you from seeing this blessing or this opportunity. Maybe feeling discouraged, feeling stuck or stale. Maybe your money too. For some of you, this is your money maybe feeling stuck or stale. There's something here that's maybe causing you to withdraw instead of finding new ways to grow or new opportunities. And again, like I'm getting this whole kind of comparison. Well, I should be here by now, or I should be at this level, or I should be, at this phase in my life by now. I should have this much money. Maybe even looking back at past mistakes, feeling as though regretting some sort of mistake that you feel like you've made. Understand that there are no mistakes. The universe doesn't waste anything. So if you're feeling as though you've made some sort of mistake or like feeling like a failure, Spirit is saying those were all lessons and it was all there for a reason. Your path is different from everyone else's, and your journey, your path is not going to look like your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, your moms, the person down the street, those people you see online, because half the time the people you see online, their story isn't what they're showing either. Maybe even feeling like emotionally distant from loved ones. Maybe being around, not wanting to even be around certain family members. You could even just be feeling like you're watching life happening to you instead of actually living it. It's like feeling like you're outside of yourself, just kind of watching your life. Also, too, for some of you, this could even be like some holiday numbness. With everything going on this time of year, the collective may be feeling overstimulated and checked out and unable to really enjoy the magic and the warmth of the holidays. And I know that might sound kind of cliche, but it's true. Maybe it has become so routine and so like, have to do this and have to do that. It's like you just aren't really able to connect with the joy and the magic of this time of year. Maybe Christmas or Yule has lost its shine or magic to you. You may also be like feeling undervalued or unappreciated. And even, okay, so don't shoot the messenger, but you may even be like underappreciating what you already have, which maybe like you're not seeing that you do have a safe home, that you do have loyal people, that there are simple comforts that you're overlooking because your mind is in such a fog or stuck on what's missing or what you don't have, that you're forgetting to look at all of the amazing blessings that you do have. And you could also be feeling burnt out too. Household responsibilities, family, like even spiritually, a lot of times, like, you can go on your spiritual journey and it's like you're, start to have this awakening and it's grand and wonderful and magical and you are so pumped, and then all of a sudden you could start to become spiritually numb or spiritually disconnected, and feeling like maybe your intuition isn't as strong as it used to be, feeling as though like your spiritual gifts or psychic gifts aren't as strong as they used to be. Maybe you feel as though the signs from Spirit have become muted, feeling as though those signs aren't coming the way they once did. And this could even be like, kind of going through a bit of the dark night of the soul. This could even be like you're not even seeing the signs. It's like Spirit saying, look, we're sending you the signs, but you're not seeing them. You're not able to see them because you're so focused on other things. You're missing the signs we're sending you. Because I feel like Spirit is definitely actively trying to guide you. They're trying to give you some guidance, but because your emotional energy is so low that you're overlooking the message, and it's like Spirit can't drop down, like that frequency is so high that it can't lower itself but so low. You have to rise yourself up to meet Spirit, to meet those higher frequency energies, to see the signs. So it's like they're there, but your energy is so low that you're unable, that they're flying over your head. And I feel like for some of you, you could even be like questioning your purpose. Just maybe even feeling like I should be doing more. I should be doing more. But just not knowing how or what to do next. Okay. What hidden blessing or opportunity are they overlooking, Spirit? What hidden blessing? Also, too, you may see the numbers 444. So I just seen another 4. Okay. The Child, which would be the Fool. The 9 of Canes, which would be the 9 of Swords. And the Page of Candles, which would be the Page of Wands. Also, too, we've got the 8 of Gifts on the bottom of the deck. You may also be really focused on work or like even like holiday things, getting holiday things done. You're focused. Maybe you've got a lot going on. You could be going to school and work. You're trying to master something. There may be a huge focus on like gifts, because we do have the Krampus here, which would be the devil. Okay. Some of you, you may be missing, again, like the innocence of the season, with this Child, which would be the Fool, but I'm getting like you're missing out on just the innocence, because look how the Child is like waiting for Santa. There's presents right here, but the Child is so excited to see Santa. So it's like just kind of going back to a simpler, more innocent time, but you also are overlooking some sort of fresh start or new beginning. A chance to like wipe the slate clean, to step into something that feels lighter, that feels freer, that feels more innocent, something that is more in alignment with who you truly are. And Spirit is saying, look, there's a new beginning right in front of you. There's a new experience or a new version of yourself, but you're too weighed down by something else to see it. There could be even a new relationship or a reconnection. There's a creative idea. There's a new direction in life. There's a reset in your mindset or emotional state that you're not seeing. This is like the gift of renewal. I feel like many of you are like, with the Nine of Canes, which would be the Nine of Swords, like you may be really focused too on what you don't have, not having enough, not being enough. You know, it maybe this kind of reminds me of like a father that's sitting in bed and thinking, how am I going to buy all these presents and pay the bills this month and buy food and everything else? Like, how am I going to do all of this? But the child is just excited that Santa's coming. It doesn't care about the actual presents. It just cares about the magic and the wonder. So I feel like this is like a chance or an opportunity to reconnect with your innocence and understand that there are opportunities around you, and that it may not be just about money or that perfect relationship. Maybe you're scared that you're not going to, I don't know, there's like this kind of fear. I need to do this and do this and do this, mentally overthinking and overwhelmed and missing out on what's really important, what's right in front of you. There's a fear of making the wrong choice, a fear of like making a mistake. I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake. I'm afraid I'm going to fail. I'm afraid that I'm not going to, maybe I'm going to end up alone, or that I'm afraid that I'm going to make the wrong decision. And, you know, what if I decide to leave this job or leave this relationship? Or what if I end up, you know, not having that that money that I need, or that job that I'm looking for, that promotion? Spirit is saying like there is blessings that are hidden behind your overthinking, behind your racing mind, your worries, and even like having this, we might even have the tendency to really expect disappointment, or expect that others are going to disappoint you, or you're expecting that you're going to disappoint others. There's mental fog blocking the fool's sunshine, because he's looking straight ahead. He's so worried. This person, she's looking down. She's so worried. The adult images in the cards are so stressed out and so worried. And the children are so like excited and look, preparing for Santa. Look at that. It's like you're overlooking that spark, that the youthful curiosity, that inspiration, creative ideas. You know, you're overlooking this mental fog, this anxiety, this stress, this overthinking. You're causing you to overlook out on something wonderful that is right there in front of you. Maybe it's the person in the mirror, or that relationship, that person that you're coexisting with. Or there is a romantic partner that you haven't even considered. Or there's new love coming in. There's a job, the perfect job, that promotion, that gig. There's something here that's coming in. But you might just miss it because you're so focused on these other things. There's money coming in even. There's blessings coming in that you may just miss and not see what they are for what they really are. Something exciting is trying to enter your life right now. It's like Spirit is telling you to say yes to something. Say yes to invitations. Say yes to connecting with loved ones. Because the page of, this is Page of Candles, but in traditional tarot, this would be the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about optimism. It's about curiosity. It's that green light. It's feeling excited again. Taking time to put that spark back into your relationship, or just if you're not in a relationship, then just taking time to feel this sense of excitement about potential love in the future, or just going out with new partners, or there's something exciting here. This is a spark returning to your life. I'm seeing new inspiration, a new opportunity. A new direction is ready for you. But maybe this fear is dimming it, is dimming this light, this kind of childhood wonder, or just returning to a time when you did feel excited about that dream or that goal, or the possibility of magic and recreating magic and tapping into your magic. Spirit is trying hard to hand you a brand new beginning, a clean slate, a restart, a fresh new path. Something is meant to bring inspiration back into your life, but because of worry, because of stress or fear or overthinking, many of you really can't see this opportunity clearly. Something here is clouding your ability to recognize that new spark that's ready to come in. Like, Spirit is showing you that there's this exciting idea, a new chance, a message, a new relationship, new money, new opportunities, good news. Something here is already all around you. Something that's meant to wake you up out of this funk and bring passion back into your heart, excitement, wonder, curiosity, the feeling of being blessed by all that you have. Because if you really took time to look around at all that you have, maybe your children, maybe the fact that you have a roof over your head, or that there are some groceries, hell, the fact that you've got toilet paper and paper towel. I remember a time in my life, where I was so broke, I literally could not afford toilet paper and paper towel. Literally couldn't afford those things. And so now I'm one of those people that do stock up, because I don't want to run out because of how hard life was for me. And so now everything that I have, I'm so grateful for. I literally cry. I literally cry when I think about the fact that 1 year for my son's birthday, I could not afford to buy him anything. I got him a blanket for $2.50 at Walmart. That was all I could afford. And I saw the little look on his face, wanted to try to, it was slightly disappointed, but then he stopped himself and smiled and said, "Oh my God, Mom, I've been wanting a blanket. Thank you so much." And he was so happy for it. And I felt so bad, but also at the same time, I just felt so grateful to have a son like that. And so as soon as I was able to get myself in a position where I could do for them the way that I wanted to, I was crying every time I was able to buy them a new present. and I would get them all wrapped up. And I remembered the first year that I was able to like actually have presents under the tree, I literally would cry every time I walked by the Christmas tree. And I still do. And Spirit wants to bring that into your life right now, wants to bring blessings into your life right now. So let's see, how can you shift this focus? How can you shift your focus to see them? Well, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Like, this is feeling gratitude. Like, this is literally the feeling that I was just talking about. That is like shifting your attention back onto what really matters. Shifting your attention onto the support and the people that are around you. If, you know, those that do recognize you, like that friend of yours that always hypes you up, or your child, or your maybe a coworker, those that do celebrate you. And also shifting your focus onto the successes that you have. You know, look at your victories, look at your progress, look at how far you've actually come. You know, look at everything that you've gone through in your life and look at how far you have come. Look at the person you have become, as opposed to the person that you were a year ago, or 3 years ago, or 5 years ago. Look at all of the things that you've accomplished. Pay attention to those things. Look at the people who show up for you. Look at those simple moments of joy. The simple moments of joy and happiness. Feeling gratitude. This is this energy of feeling gratitude. And looking at feeling grateful for those good memories. No matter how small you think they may be. Just like little Christopher, when he got that blanket, was the only thing I could get him. But he was so grateful. And I strive to be as grateful as that child was that day. You know? Surround yourself with people who make your soul feel like home. Re-engage with community. Re-engage with certain family members, you know, finding a community too of maybe you need to put yourself out there and find a new community, you know, maybe even like taking time to like look around your Thanksgiving dinner and being grateful for those that showed up. Taking time to soften your heart here with the Ace of Good Cheer. This would be the Ace of Cups. Like, soften your heart and allow yourself to receive. Maybe even like the heart chakra, you might need to do some heart chakra healing to let love in, you know, to let love and intuition and inspiration flow. Maybe you might need to, you know, have a cup of spiced cider. But this is like reconnect to what genuinely moves you, you know? To just feel the love. Even doing like some emotional healing. So this shift happens the moment that you decide that you're ready to feel again, that you're ready to receive again. To focus on the cup being half full instead of half empty. And with the King of Pentacles, like, this is shifting your focus from fear-based thinking into like grounded and practical reality. This man up here is stressed and worried about buying gifts. And this man down here, there's not a bunch of presents here, but he has that one. And they're grateful for that. They're grateful for that. Let's just looking at the stability that you already have. Looking at the skills and the resources and the strengths that you have that make you feel secure, that make you feel rich. The more you focus on how much you do have, every little thing that you do have, it's going to make you feel like you are rich, that you are wealthy. And focusing on your ability to create abundance. Being present, grounding yourself, getting out of the mind and into, it's like you're kind of getting carried away with yourself over here, but this is a need to really ground yourself back into reality a bit. If Spirit is asking you to look at the things that are already working, the small victories, the people who support you, the moments of joy, those things that you may be really overlooking right now. This is about Spirit wants you to let your heart feel again, to let your heart open. Don't stay numb and disconnected from yourself. Allow yourself to feel again, to get out of this disconnected, numb feeling, and allow yourself to make the decision that you're going to allow yourself to feel, even if it's painful. Allow yourself to hope again, to receive love, to feel inspired. And when you reconnect with joy and open your heart and ground yourself in your strength, those blessings that were hidden suddenly become impossible to miss. Oh my God, this was such a beautiful reading. I just want to get you guys an angel number and I will let you guys go. I'm sorry that this was so long, but show me clearly, Spirit. Look, I see my hard work paying off. I stay true to myself. As you stay true to yourself and trust your own inner strength, you're going to start to see the path open. You're going to start seeing your hard work paying off. You're going to start seeing the blessings and the abundance rolling in. You're going to see that new relationship lining up. Show me clearly, Spirit. Final message for the viewers. 1717. I love myself. So loving yourself again, reconnecting with yourself, opening to love. Your angels want you to know that a fresh start, look, a fresh start, I literally said, is on the horizon for you. They want you to embrace all the joys of independence. Take this time to prioritize your own needs. Focus on love and self-care. Also, you may see 1717. Or look, we've got 707. I am ready to be awakened. Look, you've been asleep. Numb. Your angels want you to know that a spiritual awakening is on the horizon. Transformation happens throughout certain periods of your life. You are about to go into another transformation, reconnecting with love. A fresh start being on the horizon. And you are constantly moving through a process of growth and knowledge, making life choices that lead to expansion. Okay, this is what I have for you, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this channel. Look, they told me to pull these up. Look, 1212, you may even see that. And literally, look, 404, look. I show gratitude to my angels. This is being grateful again. And the fours. 4, 4, 4, 4. Your angels want you to remain strong and determined. You can do anything you wish to achieve by making sure that you call on them for guidance. Being in a place of gratitude. Your hard work is paying off. You may see 1212, but they want you to know that you have worked hard and reached a crucial point in your process, but there is still more to go. You are building momentum towards something new, and you are halfway there. Okay, I love you guys so very much, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.